Okay, so we're back here for part 2 of YSFlight. I have just taken off, and so that is definitely a cool thing. So I'm going to pull back a bit on the throttle, and what we're going to do is, since that runway was runway 27, we're going to change our heading to 090. Yeah, so we're just going to face east. And then we're basically just gonna do a few circuits, I guess. So that's the title of the episode, I guess. Circuits with RC Will 9. I'm excited to do some circuits today. So that's the runway we just took off from right there beside us. So we're just gonna straighten out. Okay, we need to slow down a bit. We're going too fast. So for the entire flight, I want to be going 200 knots. That's our takeoff speed. That's my landing speed. I want to cruise at 200 knots also, because this is a very short flight. This is just a very, very short flight. So yeah. So what was that noise? I was like, I suppose maybe I could just cut the video. Oh, now we're going too fast. So I'm gonna idle. And I'm just gonna slow down to 200, and then I'm gonna pull my throttle back up. I guess to 45% throttle is about good, right? Yeah, we'll just do that. So let's go to 25% throttle. No, that's too much because now we're not slowing down anymore. So I'm just gonna go up to 45% throttle, and now we can begin turning. So I'm gonna turn to north. I'm gonna turn towards the north. Oh, now we're going too fast. So again. So I guess I could deploy my first notch of flaps, and now go 20% throttle, 25% throttle. Okay, good. This is looking like a good flight. So landing gear down, 50% flaps, and just add in some more throttle to keep the speed up a bit. Oh, okay. So now let's start turning, and we're gonna, I guess we're gonna do a touch and go landing. So it's not gonna be a full stop landing. It's just gonna be a quick little touch and go. So I'm gonna go full flaps just because why not? Pull back a bit on the throttle. Continue pulling back on the throttle so we can get down to 200 knots. So let's go idle. I guess we could pull up the spoilers just to slow down a bit faster. There is an airplane on the runway, it appears. I think that's an airplane on our runway. Yes, that is indeed an airplane on the runway, but it's okay because he is taxiing now. So we just landed, and we need to just line up a bit, and then we're gonna go full throttle again. Pull up a bit on the flaps, and now. So I told you it was a touch and go. So that means you land, and then after you land, you go full throttle again, and you take off. So that's what we're doing for this. Gear up, flaps up. Beautiful. Pull back on the throttle to 50% throttle. And let's just climb out to an altitude of 1,500 feet, I guess. That sounds about good. So now we're going to turn towards the south. So I'm going to continue climbing until 1,500 feet as I turn towards the south. So that sounds good. So we can begin leveling off our altitude a bit. Wait, no, we still need to climb another 300 feet. So, okay, let's level off our wings. As we have fate. Okay, now let's turn towards the east, I guess. Okay, so I'm going to continue our climb until 1,500 feet, which is right here. So let's just level off. Yo, I like this game. This is, although it doesn't have very good graphics, it's still a pretty fun game. Oh, I forgot to put my flaps. Let's do that. Meow. Okay, actually, let's climb to 2,000 feet, just because we're a bit low still. Beautiful. Okay. I guess we could level off here. Let's level off right here. 1,700 feet. Cool. So, this, I want to do a full stop landing, and then we can taxi and then take off again, just so that we can do a touch and go landing and a full stop landing, just in the same video. Just because, why not? I don't know. I just feel like it. So, perfect airspeed, 200 knots. We're climbing a bit still, so let's just try and maintain our altitude a bit here. And we're looking pretty good. Maybe no, actually, we're pretty good heading also. We're still climbing a bit, 500 feet per minute, so let's just level off just a bit more. Okay, that's good right there. So, we can now probably give it 2 notches of flaps, and we can turn towards the north, and then as soon as we turn north, we'll have to turn west to land. So, we have half of our flaps down right now. And, okay, good, we are starting to descend a bit. That's what I want, so that we can land. Okay, you're down, there's lots of flaps. Let's pull back a bit on the throttle, so that we're at something percent of our throttle. Okay, so we need to level off a bit here. Okay, slow down a bit more. And full flaps. And we just line up with the runway now. And then we can do a nice landing, and then I can end up the video, I suppose. It'd be a good enough idea. So, we're going a bit too slow now. We're about to stall, so let's speed up a bit. So this is going to be a full stop landing, and then we're just going to end off the video of taxiing. That sounds a bit good. So let's get to 10 degrees of pitch. Let's go back a bit on our throttle. We look good, lined up with the runway, and nice. So brakes and thrust reversers. There we go. So we're just going to... Oh, that whole time I had my spoilers up and I didn't even notice. You guys were probably like yelling at your screen or something like that. So there we go. We've came to a good enough stop. So let's just use brakes and stop at the thrust reversers, pull up the flaps, and lower the spoilers. Good. So I guess that right now I actually have to pull back on the throttle because it's still at like 30%, so let's do a bit of brakes, and then we can turn towards the side of the runway, and then do, oh no, we don't have enough, our runway isn't wide enough for us to be able to do a 180, so we need to just go up to the taxiway, but it's right there, so I guess that's fine. Okay, let's begin our turning onto the taxiway. Nice, that was a beautiful turn. So, thank you so very much for tuning in to this episode of YSFlight. I really, truly do hope you did enjoy. As always, my name is RC19, and I guess that since I usually end off all my videos in F5 mode with my skin showing, like with my, what's it called? Yeah, just in F5 mode, I guess I could show you my plane. So, this is my plane. It's beautiful, right? So, that was F2 I was pressing. Now let's see the F7 views. That's what you get if you press F7, and F8 is the view from the control tower. Well, it's actually not. Yeah, this is more of a control tower looking view. So, thank you so much for watching this episode of YSFlight. Let's just see if we can be awesome like this and just like take off right now and just in the control tower view, but not even on the runway. So okay, so I'm just gonna turn a bit here and full throttle. Let's go, yay. This is not what I recommend that you do in a real airplane. Okay, so as soon as our plane starts to lift off, we'll be lifted off. So okay, good. Come on, our front wheels are off the ground. Can we go fast enough to get our other wheels? Oh, tail strike. Yeah. I guess that's not a thing, so we just need to come to a complete stop now. I don't think that we have enough space on this taxiway to do that. Yep. Oh, that doesn't look good. So, thank you so much for watching this episode of YSFlight. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, please remember to drop a like down below. Rate us over 10. As always, my name is RC1Line, and I will see you next time. Goodbye. Goodbye. End flight, confirm end flight. Nope, no, end flight, confirm end flight, terminate. Okay. Bye.